Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you all you need to know about brand collaborations, especially if you're starting out and if you have not even started, you just want basic idea about how this industry works with collaborations. And even if you are a creator already and still you would like to know more inputs from my side, this video is going to be helpful for you. I have written all the notes. I have been planning to make this video since a long time, but वो postpone होता गया. I have shifted the home and lot more things were happening. बहुत ज़्यादा postpone हो रहा था. It's been so many months. So finally I decided to sit down and film this for you. तो सबसे पहले start करते हैं why collaborations. Collaborations are basically two different entities working together. It could be a brand and brand or a brand and a creator. It's a win-win situation for both. Creators get to work with brands, they get to showcase their talent on a bigger platform, they get experience working with brands, and brands also get good content from creators side, brands get shout out from creators. Collaborations are healthy and helpful for everyone in all industries, not just influencing industry, because we all have something to bring to the table, and when all of us together work on creating something, it creates beautiful results. So next I'll explain you what type of collabs there are. So there is paid collab, there is barter collab, there's affiliate collab, there can be also creative collabs like ambassador collabs. You must have seen, for example, Malvika did a collab with Maybelline for their sun kissed highlighter, right? So such kind of collabs also exist. Also Sara Sarosh had collaborated with pack and she had launched a makeup brush kit, if I'm not wrong. I don't have much experience in these collaborations, so I won't talk much in detail about it. I'll just talk about the kind of collabs I'm experienced with. So that is barter, paid and affiliate. First I'll explain what barter collab is. Barter collab basically means barter, matlab you're doing something in exchange of something, right? It's barter. So it's mostly exchange of products. So they send you products and you generate content for them. So when you're starting out, it's completely okay to do barter collabs. That is basically working for free just in exchange of product, because you want experience, right? Starting में मैंने बहुत सारे barter collabs किए. That's good to start with, to get a kickstart, to get more experience. लेकिन after a while ना, barter collabs don't really add much value to your life, because products से आप क्या करोगे, right? Products are not gonna pay your bills. So you need money at the end of the day to survive. In the starting, when you don't have much following, you can't just expect brands to directly start paying you, because brands also want some sort of return, right? If you make content, they would want a number of people to see their content. So brands basically either want really high quality content or they want reach. So if you have less followers but you create really good quality content, if you have a very expensive camera and if you invest a lot in creating content, then you can charge them, because some brands value quality of your content over the number of followers you have, so you can ask for that. But in other generic cases, you can't really expect brands to start paying right away. You have to build some sort of base. So if you have some amount of following, if you have previous collaborations ka experience, then slowly you can start charging. Starting में from the first post itself, you can't expect a brand to pay. You have to do barter in the beginning, but after a while, once you have built that sort of a trust with your audience, once you have छोटा भी चलेगा, लेकिन once you have your loyal audience, then you can start charging for your content. Barter आते ही रहेंगे. Like I still get a lot of barter collabs. I sometimes say yes to barter collabs only for stories. I don't say yes to barter collabs for reels and posts, because that takes more efforts to make. Stories is easy to post. Also it depends on the product, right? Like कल अगर डायसन ने मुझे कोलैबोरेशन की रिक्वेस्ट भेजी, आई वुड ऑब्वियसली बी ओके विद बाटा, बिकॉज डायसन हैज़ दैट वैल्यू. मतलब आई वुड पर्सनली वॉन्ट टू हैव अ डायसन. आई मीन आई हैव अ डायसन, बट स्टिल लाइक आई वुड लाइक टू हैव मोर. वो वैल्यू भी रहती है, राइट? लेकिन ऐसा एक रैंडम सा प्रोडक्ट है जिसकी कॉस्ट है 500 रुपीज़. अगर इफ़ दे वॉन्ट बाटा कोलैबोरेशन फॉर दैट, आई वुड ऑब्वियसली नॉट बी इंटरेस्टेड, बिकॉज फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वो प्रोडक्ट में मुझे इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, वट एवर XYZ प्रोडक्ट है. Second of all, even if I am interested in that product, I'm able to buy that product with my own money and create content if I want to in my own terms. मुझे ब्रांड्स का सुनना नहीं पड़ेगा कि ऐसे ही कंटेंट बनाना है, ये गाइडलाइंस फॉलो करनी है. Why would I do that just for a 500 रुपीज़ का प्रोडक्ट, राइट? सो barter doesn't make sense in this case for me, but yeah, that will depend on you where you are on your content journey. Of course, starting में मैंने किए है barter, okay, because that's how it is, that's how you get experience. Right now I'm at this stage where I don't know, barter doesn't really make sense to me because I have too many products already. क्या करूँगी products का, मुझे मेरा rent देना होता है, bills देने होते हैं, प्रोडक्ट्स है तो नहीं दे सकती, सो मनी इज important for me. And there are deliverables included, so for any kind of collab, brand will expect certain type of deliverable from you. Deliverable is basically something that you deliver, so it can be a story, it can be a reel, a post, or whatever you have promised them to deliver, or whatever they expect you to deliver basically. And sometimes they can also ask you for ad rights, usage rights. So usage rights में क्या होता है, brands have the rights to use your content on their page, and ad rights में क्या होता है, they have the rights to use your content as ads. So make sure you never give ad rights for free, because brands are literally running ads and generating revenue through it, because customers are coming in through those ads, right? So never give those for free, always have some basic charges for ad rights. You can charge on a monthly basis, so for 30-day ad rights you can add your amount, of 60-day ad rights, 90-day ad rights, whatever you prefer. Try not to give perpetuity rights, because the brand will have the rights to use your content forever and you won't be able to do anything about that. So try to be careful with those terms, especially if they are giving you an agreement. Just read through it carefully. I would have loved to share how much I charge and how much I earn in this platform, but I have a full-time job as well, and I do respect my job a lot. I'm grateful for my job, because whatever I have now is because of my job, so I will never take it for granted. In the past I was very naive, मैं सब कुछ शेयर कर देती थी, किसी ने स्वीटली बात की, मेरा दिल पिघल जाता था, एंड आई वुड शेयर एवरीथिंग अबाउट माई लाइफ, एंड मुझे लगता था सब लोग अच्छे ही हैं, एवरी वन इज गुड, बट आई वॉज रॉन्ग. पीपल टेक इन्फॉर्मेशन फ्रॉम you and they use that against you to bring you down behind your back. So a lot of politics happen. So these days I'm just careful, I'm just learning to set boundaries, and I'm careful about what I share with whom. अभी थोड़ा सा दिल पे पत्थर रखना पड़ेगा, and I'm trying not to share too much with too many people. Next topic is how to collab. In most cases brands will reach out to you, but if you want to fast forward it, you can start tagging brands in your existing content. Whatever content you create, just start tagging brands, so that एक दिन आपका content brand के list में आ जाएगा. मतलब they will know who you are, कि अच्छा ये बंदी है, ये कर रहा है, बंदा बंदी whatever, ये बना रहा है content, and they will remember you, and in the future they might reach out to you. तो ये agencies होते हैं, brands either directly contact you or they give a contract to agencies. So agencies creators को search करती है. They are mostly given some sort of budget, and under that budget they have to hire creators, and they will negotiate a lot if it's a paid collab, क्योंकि उनको कम बजट में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्रिएटर्स चाहिए होते हैं. If you still want to reach out to brands on your own, you can definitely write your own pitch. You can write an email. If they don't have an email, or if you don't have their email, you can directly reach out to them via Instagram DM also. Just explain to them why collaborating with you would be beneficial for them, what value you are giving to them, because at the end of the day brands obviously want some sort of value from you, right? Why will they simply collaborate? You can use ChatGPT or any AI tool to write a proper message. So you can ask for barter, because starting में if you ask for paid, most brands would say no. You can create a media kit as well. You can write all your information about your followers, what kind of content you create, your engagement rate, how much you charge, your audience insights, everything you can add in that media kit, so that it's easier for brand to just see everything about you and what you bring to the table. मैं ज़्यादा brands को खुद से reach out नहीं करती, because I have a full-time job as well. It is very difficult to handle so many collaborations at once. So whatever collabs I get from the brands, I try to do them in my best ability. Even that gets too overwhelming sometimes. So I don't say yes to all the collabs because of time issues. You can also look for certain platforms which collaborate with creators. For example, there is NAP, that is Nykaa Affiliate Program. There are so many creators who have registered for NAP. They basically collaborate with creators regularly. They send out products and they have these campaigns, and they just expect you to have at least one content piece, like it can be story or reel or a YouTube video, whatever, at least one content piece. So you can register through NAP and see if they can get campaigns for you. There is also OPA reviews, I remember, because in the beginning I have collaborated with OPA reviews a lot. They mostly do barter, even Nap is barter. So Nap is an affiliate program, right? As I mentioned some time back, you can generate your affiliate link. Whenever anyone shops through your link, you can get little commission through that. So keep looking out for such platforms and try to create as much content as you can. Of course, good quality content. Have some sort of unique quality which you have that brand will want you for that particular कोलैब. एंड जितनी ज़्यादा आप कोलैब्स करोगे ना, उतनी ज़्यादा लाइट में आओगे, तो उतना ज़्यादा ब्रांड्स को आप पे ट्रस्ट होगा कि ठीक है, इस पर्सन ने इतने इतने कोलैब्स किए हैं. इट कैन बिल्ड सॉर्ट ऑफ अ ट्रस्ट. सो ट्राई टू डू एज मेनी कोलैब्स एज यू कैन, स्पेशली इफ यू आर स्टार्टिंग आउट. जितनी ज़्यादा आप कोलैब्स करोगे, उतने ज़्यादा ब्रांड्स विल सी यू, एजेंसीज विल सी यू एंड दे कॉन्टैक्ट यू. बट ऑल्सो एट द सेम टाइम डोंट ओवर डू कोलैब्स, बिकॉज आफ्टर अ वाइल, आफ्टर अ सर्टन पॉइंट where you have some sort of following, you are kind of responsible for them. So कौन से भी random collabs मत करना. You have to build trust with your audience as well. Make sure to take collaborations that align with your values and your content. कौन से भी random product का collab मत कर देना which you personally won't even use. So only collaborate with brands you resonate with. Just have a balance. Like, don't overdo collabs, but also try to work as much as possible. I would advise you कि if you're just starting out, keep your filter low. So try to collaborate as much as possible just to get that experience. And once you grow, once your audience starts growing, that's when you can increase your filter. For example, अगर आप कोई creator देखोगे who has 1 million followers, you won't see that creator collaborating with any random brand, right? They will only collaborate with reputed brands or brands in which they trust, because वो कौन से भी ब्रांड के साथ कोलैब करने लगेंगे तो ऑडियंस विल लूज ट्रस्ट इन देम, राइट? तो यू हैव टू मेंटेन दैट. नेक्स्ट इज ट्रैकिंग. सो हाउ कैन यू ट्रैक द कोलैबोरेशंस विच यू गेट, बिकॉज इट इज़ वेरी मेसी टू ट्राई टू रिमेंबर ऑल द कोलैब्स एंड हाउ मच पेमेंट इज पेंडिंग एंड what all brands you have collaborated with. So obviously have a system in place. Maintain a sheet. I personally maintain a Google sheet in which I have different tabs. तो collaborations का अलग tab है for each year. So 2025 का अलग है, 2024 का अलग है. I also have different tabs for restaurants and events because I've been getting a lot of restaurant collabs recently. So I've also started getting hotel का like stay के collabs. So I maintain tabs accordingly. And sheet में अलग अलग column maintain करती हूँ. So there is brand name, there is agency name who has contacted me on behalf of the brand. Then there is the deliverables included, so whatever deliverables are included as part of that collab. Then there is the amount that is there, how much money the agency is supposed to pay me for that collab. Then there is invoice sent column, so whether I have sent the invoice for that particular collab or not. There is amount paid column, so whether they have paid for it or not. This gets very easy because I can just look through the paid column, and whichever brands have not yet paid, I can regularly remind them. I usually use my calendar for all these tasks. I don't keep tasks in my brain. I use calendar for tasks. In one of my videos I have explained how I use a calendar. So मेरा monthly recurring task रहता है remind brands for pending payments. Monthly on that day I go through my sheet, and whichever brands are yet to pay me, I remind them either by email or if I have their WhatsApp contact, whoever my POC is, I remind them to pay me, because a lot of brands and agencies don't pay you on time. You have to remind them a lot. There are very few brands which pay on their own without you having to beg for it. तो वो तो होता रहता है. That's why I maintain it this way so that I remember कि किस किस को remind करना है. And sometimes they give a next day, right? Like the payment will be done by this day. The payment will be done by next week. तो वो मैं अपडेट कर लेती हूँ मेरे शीट में, सो दैट नेक्स्ट टाइम आई गो थ्रू दैट शीट आई नो कि इस डेट पे फिर से रिमाइंड करना है उनको. नेक्स्ट इज मेंटेन गुड कम्युनिकेशन, प्रोफेशनलिज्म एंड बी काइंड. दैट इज सो इम्पॉर्टेंट. इट विल मेंटेन गुड रिलेशंस विथ योर ब्रांड एंड दे विल कम बैक टू यू विथ अनदर कोलैब. इफ यू आर रूड टू देम, इफ यू आर नॉट प्रोफेशनल, देन they wouldn't want to work with you again, right? So for example, recently I collaborated with a brand and उसमें क्या हुआ था, I received the product very late but I still delivered the content on the same day. So my POC was very impressed and she also loved my content. So after some days she again got one more collab for me and she specifically mentioned it कि last time you delivered the content so quickly despite getting late product and also the content was good. That's why I've pitched your name to another brand. लोगों को आपकी अच्छाई याद रहती है. So always be kind and give your best with whatever you are doing, and yeah, maintain your professionalism. Sometimes I know एजेंसी के POCs बहुत रूड होते हैं. नॉट ऑल ऑफ देम आर प्रोफेशनल, मोस्ट ऑफ देम आर वेरी यंग, लाइक कॉलेज स्टूडेंट्स, उनको पता नहीं रहता है, दे आर नॉट ट्रेन्ड फॉर दैट. बहुत क्रिटिसाइज भी करते हैं. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ यू आर गिविंग योर डिलीवरिंग योर कॉन्टेंट, राइट, यू आर सेंडिंग दैम फॉर अप्रूवल. So a proper way of giving feedback would be, we loved your video, it would be great if you could include this thing in your video, right? This is a proper way to give any feedback. You have to be positive first and then give your criticism. Some POCs will directly, it's not good, why did you do this, like they are not at all professional. Okay, this video is not for them. अगर उनको unprofessional रहना है, रहने दो. This video is for you creators, right? उनको जाने दो, कैसे भी बातें करने दो. You have to be professional. Whatever you want to convey to them, there is always a proper way to convey it. So never be rude. Even if you're having a bad day, just वो professionalism maintain करो. कभी कभी हो जाता है, दिमाग खराब हो जाता है, बट दिस इज वर्क एट द एंड ऑफ द डे, राइट? थोड़ा इमोशंस को साइड में रख के यू हैव टू मेंटेन दैट. सो दैट वाज इट फॉर दिस वीडियो. जो भी मैंने शेयर किया वाज बेस्ड ऑन माय एक्सपीरियंस. आई हैव बीन क्रिएटिंग कंटेंट सिंस 2017. इफ यू हैव एनी स्पेसिफिक क्वेश्चंस, प्लीज लीव देम डाउन इन द कमेंट्स डाउन below. So if you are a creator and if you have any more inputs, please leave that down in the comment down below as well, so that it helps other fellow creators and also me. Let's all help each other. And I'm trying so hard to be consistent on YouTube. So please leave down your video requests in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Before I let you go, I just want you to know that this is a wig, just if you're wondering, and this is my DIY pet. डर का ऐसे रहता है ना, you take it like this. This is what it is. मैंने बहुत साल पहले लिया था, लेकिन कभी यूज़ नहीं किया. So right now I'm using it as a pet. It's so soft. I sleep with this. So yeah, that's it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel, please, and help me grow. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.